Greetings. This is a video report and astrolog of the magnitude 6.7 earthquake that struck in Papua New Guinea on the 7th of October. Now, this earthquake was expected and featured in the October newsletter, and the same region, Papua New Guinea, could see another earthquake in November, and that's also featured in the November newsletter as well as the November video upload, which will be uploaded shortly. We're now looking at August of 2024, and this time frame that we are looking at has coincided with many earthquakes globally. Multiple planetary alignments occurring from the 16th right through the 19th of August. We have an opposition of Venus and Saturn, conjunction of Jupiter and Mars, and we can see that Venus is having an interaction with that planetary alignment, so there's so much going on. And we can see that Uranus is having a very strong square aspect with Sun and also Mercury, which is about to make their conjunction. Now, progressing it forward, we can actually see how close this Mercury-Sun alignment is, just to the western side of where the house location marking the future earthquake epicenter. So we can see that this time frame really shows a very powerful event to come for the Papua New Guinea region in August of 2024. Now overlay the position of Uranus with astrocartography, and we can actually see this visually. The square aspect of Uranus combined into the planetary alignment of Sun and Mercury, showing itself very near the house location on equidistant on both sides. So we can actually see the key players here, Mercury and Uranus, are showing themselves, and they will show themselves quite a few times in this video. Now going right back into 2023, and specifically targeting the month of July, where we see some very interesting planetary dynamics. We have a station of Venus marking this location of Papua New Guinea. We also have Pluto interacting with the nodes perfectly at square, note the red square in the chart. We also have a very strong trine aspect with Venus connected into the node as well. So there's a very significant aspect showing itself. But importantly, in behind, we have a Mars and Saturn opposition, and that's my main focus for next month in November. We'll talk about this later. But if we have a look, we have a square aspect showing itself between Mercury and Uranus back in 2023 in the month of July. We're now moving ahead to November of 2023, and this time we get a very powerful time frame where we get a station of Saturn marking the Papua New Guinea region and progress further to the east. But this is a significant day as we have a series of planetary alignments. Note that Uranus is also showing itself with an opposition of Mercury. We have the Sun and Jupiter at opposition. We have Venus and Neptune at opposition, and the important Saturn station. So this is featured in a few other videos, and we can actually see itself with the Saturn station marking the Papua New Guinea region as well. Now looking at the exact date of the earthquake, the 7th of October, and note the same planets are involved and connected with each other. Mercury is having a connection with Uranus, 150 degrees, and Pluto is connected into both planets. So we get a very interesting dynamic here at the time of the Venus station back in 2023, showing itself at the time of the earthquake in 2025. Now we can attribute the earthquake in the Papua New Guinea region in October due to the Venus station. We also have a Saturn station which is potentially giving us another date for another earthquake event for Papua New Guinea, and that'll be in the month of November, and it is featured in an upcoming video and also the newsletter. And this time the earthquake will be potentially further eastward. We can see by the longitude of Saturn marking the New Britain region, Bismarck Sea, and also the New Ireland region. So this will be the key area of focus. And we can also see that Mars and Uranus are involved almost in opposition at this time, and we actually get the same planetary alignment in November. Now, I'm pretty confident of another quake event for the Papua New Guinea region as we get this reoccurrence of the Uranus-Mars opposition as it comes again in November. And importantly, the Uranus-Mars connection will be amplified by the supermoon of 2025, so something to consider, and will also affect potentially the west coast of North America for another earthquake, potentially offshore, as the Mars-Uranus connection is also featured over that region over the last few years as well. And that concludes this video report and astrolog of the magnitude 6.7 earthquake that struck in Papua New Guinea on the 7th of October 2025. Thanks for watching.